EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Find us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Games decided, 3 more to come this wild card weekend, and off we go on this fine Sunday. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyren Williams. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. Place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Has his man. It's Samuel. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On the give, it's Williams. He'll get about 2. With Justin Reed up from the safety spot to make the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Third and 5. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Kyren Williams, the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Let's go. Right to the air goes Daniels. Now a screen set up for Kelly.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Yet another Alabama back in the lead. This is Brian Robinson. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. He's going to tuck it and go.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Now it's Kelly. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on 3rd and short. The tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Couple of 1st downs already on this drive, and they'll go 1st down from the 43. Here's Kelly. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Here's a run with Kelly. And he's going to get him a 1st down here across midfield and down to the 45.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. That one complete to Brian Robinson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here's 2nd and 6. On the option, here's Robinson. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Let's go now. 19 right. Trap 60, trap 60. 18 right here.
They'll send him over to the left. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Rams have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
So after 1, here on Super Wild Card Weekend, what will the 2nd quarter have in store? And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Second down and 8. They'll run it with Williams. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now here's a keeper on his own read. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. Trying to drive his way forward. I think he is short, and he is. That means 4th down coming up.
Great job with the pressure up the middle on 3rd and 1, Mike. When that back has to make someone miss in the backfield, that's all they need to throw off the timing. He's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage. This defense holds him to no gain, brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try it now with Purim. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
So the offense dips into their RPO game, and the key for any defense defending it is everybody has to do their job. In this case, it's a give read, the running back gets the ball, and the defense makes a great stop on 4th down.
On play action, Daniels. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Got alert.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
It is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. Luke McCaffrey, the receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
So that challenge, a successful one.
Hey!
Running, Kelly. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Here's a designed run. And he will take it in himself. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. On now, Cade York for the point after. It's up and through. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. From the gun, here's a handoff, and he's going to weave his way forward. That's a 1st down at the 44-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they produce more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
This one complete right side. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Slot receiver headed right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Daniels now going to look to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down.
79 Broncos. Pass to the left. Pass to the left.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Open man, right side. He's got it. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and that's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Washington.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And It wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Slot man in motion left. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. Taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Now a timeout Rams. That's number 2. As they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
One to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Task now a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Let's go now. Hey,
They run with Kelly. He's to the 10. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Commanders. York now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders move out on top, 14-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL, and they want to find themselves having any...
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So it is halftime here in the NFC Wild Card matchup as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coaches, Jonathan Coachman, has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. Set to go now on first and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Trap 60, 18, Pioneer. 70 range, 70 range.
Man in motion, heading left. On second down, it's Daniels. That's taken in by Kelly. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
You can't teach speed, and a guy like this is just a nightmare for these linebackers. He's got a running start at them. You have no idea which way he's going to go, and he ends up just running right by you.
He'll try the right side this time, and the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
That's caught left side by Ingram. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Commander's first down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Check smash, check smash. Street. Go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Third down, 3 to go. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete.
And here we have another missed opportunity for an offense that have already had a handful of them throughout this game. And let's be honest, Mike, you just can't afford to overthrow a man that's that open, especially when you're trying to overcome a double-digit deficit in the NFL.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. They convert with a gain of 15.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Handoff here, up the middle. And let's give it about 4 on that one. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop. Here's a 3rd down and 4. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
That's taken in. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs. on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
Down inside the 10. And the Rams have got a first and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. He'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Puka Nacua. Touchdown, Rams. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams get back in it. It is 21-7. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Go! Viking 18! 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Mustang 19. Go!
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
70 Timberwolf. Buffalo 18.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
And he will have the first down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Check.
Now it's Kelly. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Washington. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Off he goes.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Second and 7.
Alert! Alert! Let's go!
Here's Kelly. Finding room to the 20. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Commanders. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Nakua snags it over the middle. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Cardi now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Rams are able to edge a bit closer. Here's Cardi now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Okay, ready? Here we go, set!
Here's a run with Kelly. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Here we go.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Now a screen set up for Kelly. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. The Commanders set to kick this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. Here is 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Samuel has it working the middle. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. Two timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed